Okay, let's get started here. We're going to be talking about file exchange. We used to teach a lot about TurboLister, but because of the flexibility of file exchange, I think most people would agree that this is going to be the best way to scale up your business if you really want to list efficiently and, of course, the proper way of using eBay's tools. eBay has spoken with us regarding TurboLister, and they said that's really a maintenance tool. It's not meant for bulk listing, but that's where I got started, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So that's how we got started here with EDS, was with TurboLister. But now with File Exchange, it makes a lot of things more flexible. Of course, you can use this for Chrome. It's not dependent on a computer; it's dependent on your browser. So as long as you have a Firefox, Chrome, which is what we suggest here at EDS, you can make this happen. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna do everything through Google. You actually don't need Excel anymore. I found out that Google is a lot more flexible when it comes to using the tools, and it's actually free to be able to store your files here as well. So we're going to use Google's Drive. It's going to be drive.google.com. The next step is we're going to click on New, and you want to create yourself a folder to organize yourself. So we're going to click on Folder, and then go ahead and enter a folder name. I called mine EDS files, FE files right there. And as you can see, I've already have one here for file exchange that I did a few days ago. Now, I'm going to move these files into that location. You should be able to drag and drop, like so. And I'm done. Now let's talk about how to actually create one in here. So we're going to use the EDS tools. Okay, I'm going to go into that folder. We're going to use the EDS tools and go into EDS. So let's go ahead and go there. And when you're inside here, what you want to do is go up to Tools, and we're going to use the Amazon 24 item page scraper right there. And I'm going to grab this URL, and this is strictly an example. Okay, we recommend that you list the way your sponsor or mentor had taught you, but this is strictly an example of how to bulk list. So I'm not going to go into details of the time it takes to study the appropriate items. I'm just going to essentially what's called blind list here. So and I do this for two reasons. I do this for my personal testing. I don't like to go and copy many sellers, even though that's the way we were taught from the very beginning. It's just not the way I like to build my business. So you can build your business however you want. Again, I'm just going through and just doing my own research here of stuff I want to sell. So because there's millions and millions of products out there, you really you'll never go out of fashion here on the stuff that you list. So we are approaching the most busiest season of the year, quarter four. So I'm gonna start thinking about holiday items. I'll just type in Halloween decorations, and I'm going to take the first 24 that you see on this page. It should be 24. This one shows 16. Okay, let me cut this down. So on the left hand side, you want to make sure we choose Prime, because that's a guarantee that's going to be shipped from Amazon. You don't have to ship Prime, but you can use Prime, which is what I do. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to list stuff that is, there we go, 3 stars or above. And then I'm going to dig deeper. There is over 20 pages here. It looks like there's over 13,000 items here. So what I'm going to do is go into page, let's click on number 3. If you haven't seen me do this in another training, this is a really cool idea. But up here where it says page equals 3, I'm going to change that to page equals 20. And these are still Prime items. That one's an add-on item, but you can see 20 is the last one. So let me step back. Let's go to 15. Okay, that's pretty cool. So these are all Prime. Notice that some of these are almost out of stock, but not quite yet. That's an add-on item, and I'm okay with add-on items, so I'm going to go ahead and leave those there. You can exclude them if you want to. I believe there's an option here to exclude, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave those because I process enough to to use those. So I'm going to grab this page here, okay? And just to recap, we're going to copy this right here. It's a 24 page grabber, 24 item grabber, and we're going to throw this in front of this URL. So I copied and pasted it. You want to make sure it says ID equals and then the URL. Press enter. It's going to go out and grab our 24 items, and there they are. I'm going to copy these items. Right click, copy. I'm going to hold down Windows key and R. That's going to pop up with this run window. I'll type in Notepad, paste them in there. Okay, there's my URLs, my ASINs. I'm going to save this file, go down to the downloads area, summer 2015, and I'll call this Halloween Decor. Now I can keep going if I wanted to, so I can copy this URL again. I'm going to right click and cut. I'm going to back out. I'm going to go down to the next page and choose page 16. Sometimes I do this with different tabs. And I'll come in here and verify that these all look good. Make sure there's no out of stocks. And then we'll throw in the URL on top of this. So there's 24 times 2, and that's going to give you 48, and we'll paste those into this list as well. Okay, go ahead and hit that save again. We are done with Amazon. Let's go to our next tool. We're going to use the listing tool, Amazon Multiscraper. Click on that guy. Click on upload. We're going to choose upload. And click on download files here. Download. And then my folder is summer 2015, and I probably should have thrown this into a different folder, but I'll sort by date so I can see. There it is, Halloween Decor. Choose my file. My text file is uploaded successfully. We're going to click on File Exchange, and then we're going to choose my store, my PayPal, and I'll do a quantity of 3. Why do I do 3? Because sometimes these guys, what they do is they buy 2, and when they buy 2, then I'm left with 1. But if I only put 2 or 1, most likely it goes out of stock. I'm going to clear my log file. I'm going to go ahead and scrape that bad boy. And I'm going to do a 30-day listing on these. Once it's done, you can click on download the file. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop it back in my downloads folder. Right there. Summer 2015. And I'll make a folder called Halloween Scrapes. And then I'll save this as Halloween Decor. And I'll say 48 items. Okay, so once the file is saved, we're going to go back into Google Docs. We're going to go ahead and import the file. Now, we used to open this in Excel, and you can't open in Excel. The problem is, when you open in Excel, it truncates the numbers. So, it's locked for editing by another user. Okay, well, let's try notify. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, my UPC codes are like truncated, meaning that if it's more than 11 characters, then you get these little plus 11s, and they're all messy. The way around that is you can right click and go to Format Cells and change the digits to be 0 because it defaults to 2. So wait for it to pop up. And we're going to click on number, change that to 0. Press OK. And there you have it. All our numbers are fixed. Now let's go see what it looks like when you do it in File Exchange. So we're going to go to New. I guess we can do a file upload. I haven't tried it this way. I usually open Google Sheets. So let's try file uploads. No, that's not going to work. Well, maybe. Let's try it. Pick our Halloween decor. There we go. And Halloween decor. We're going to open this guy up. Yeah, see, it shows up as a Word doc. So that is not going to work. I guess you can open it right here in Google Sheets at the top left. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, normally I just open up a new sheet and then import it from inside there. But this should work. Yeah. Okay. And then notice our UPC. They're not being cut off with a plus 11, so these are perfect. So this is an easy way for me to import and then work on the file in here, and then you're able to import the file. So on the next video, I'm going to show you how to modify the file and get ready for upload. But for this video, I just want to show you how to grab the information and then upload it to Google Docs. Thank you for watching.